Welcome to the next episode of the Iowa Girls Wrestling Podcast. These are the Florida editions, and I got Eden Feruscca from Ridgeview. I've known her for a long time, very long time, but we just got done taking a trip down to Florida with about 80 of our closest friends. How was your trip?
It was so fun. It was a lot of fun.
So was it what you expected, or was it different than maybe you thought?
I thought there'd be like less girls, but there were so many girls and like so many different personalities to hang out with and spend time with.
We did a couple fun team workouts while we had the practice at Grandview in the big room. Is that the first time you've ever practiced in there?
No, we went there before high school state with my team.
Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right. And then practiced on the beach. What do you think about the beach workouts?
I really liked the yoga one. That one was fun. It was relaxing. And then you had Allie yelling at everyone to be quiet so we could listen to the waves. That was funny. And then
Very
the
nice.
other workout, I didn't really hand fight on the beach because I was like more than a pound over, so I had to run like all the way
Oh,
down to like the bridge.
you went like a mile run or better.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like I was like dying.
Um, so as far as competition down in Florida, how did you do?
Um, I did really good on the first day. I think my end record was 6-5.
That's not too bad down there. That's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
tougher competition than you thought, or is about what you thought?
Um, I think it was about what I thought.
Gotcha. How are your coaches?
They were great. I had Shay and Sam, and it was really
Uh-huh.
fun. After every win, we do a 10-second celebration. We all just jump around in a circle and start screaming.
So is there something that you learned from Shay and Sam that maybe you'll take with you into the
I
next
think
season?
I think maybe just like going into the match with like a clear mind, and if I get a loss, then just to shake it off and be ready for the next one.
All right, very good. Um, had a lot of different foods down there. Did you have
Hmm.
anything new that you've never eaten before?
Yes, so I went to the taco place, and well, the first time I was there, I could only eat ice cube. But I went again after that, and I had three tacos, two fish tacos, and then I tried this vegan taco. It was the grossest taco I've ever had in my entire life.
And how was the ice the first day? Was the ice pretty good?
It was great. It was very
Good.
refreshing.
Did you get to have anything fun? Did we go up and did we get rolled ice cream or something like that one night? Were you with me? You
I
might
think I
not have
was,
been.
but I got coconut that night.
That's right.
I
Oh,
think
that's right. You got the big old
I got the
coconut.
coconut. Uh-huh.
That is right. Um, what are some of the fun things you did down in Florida that maybe you'll remember for a long time?
I think well, like a lot of times we go downtown and look at the shops. And one of the times I went and we started chasing all like the lizards and the iguanas all over the place. That was fun. And then I really liked the Everglades or not the Everglades, the cruise that we went on to into the luau
Yep.
place.
Yeah.
That was really fun. I liked that and listening to all the cool houses.
Yeah. There's a lot of rich people down there.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to be that rich and have one of those houses. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, me
But I
too.
don't think it's probably not going to happen. Um, so when did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling I think in third grade.
Third grade. Man, it's a long time. It seems like you've been around forever. And I don't think you're any bigger than you were in third grade. Are you about the same size?
Kinda.
Kinda.
Unfortunately.
Well, you're on my high school team, so I ask people a little bit about their high school team. Um, we had a little bit smaller team last year, but how'd you think last year's season went?
I think it was really good. I had so much fun. I love our team, and I do think that like it was just like a good because it was my first year being on an all girl team. So
Yeah,
it was really good to like see the difference in like a team with like two girls and a team with all girls. So
definitely. And you had a good year. You qualified for the state tournament. And you got real
mhm.
close to placing. What was your experience like down at the Girls Union State Tournament?
It was really good. It was nice like having a lot of our team there supporting and stuff. And I think that it was way different than I'm used to. Just with like there being like two different rooms to practice in and like just with like you don't have as many people like right on the mat cheering you on.
Yeah.
but like it was still good to just like be able to warm up with your partners and your teammates and just kind of talk a little bit before your matches.
Yeah. And then you went down to AAU State. You had a pretty good AAU State. You were real close to placing there again too. But
Yep.
but did you wrestle up a weight too? Were you?
No, I think I wrestled 110 again, but
Oh yeah, you did.
it was a really good day of wrestling. I am proud of how I did. I had so many matches. I think I had 5 matches the first day. Or no,
Yeah.
yeah. I
You
had
you
five
wrestled a
matches
lot.
and I fell short. And every single match, well, my dad would just keep telling me, "Oh, you only have one more left. Just win one more." But in reality, I'd have like 3 more left. But him telling me I only had one more left actually really did good for like just like my mindset.
Yep.
Like just get this next one, just get this next one. And I did pretty good. I battled really hard a lot.
And then Twin Rivers, you wrestled for the Grandview team.
Yes.
How was wrestling for Grandview?
It was fun. I had Sam as my coach then too.
Oh,
So
nice.
I had her twice this year and it was good. Like we had a pretty fairly good team and well, it was one of the rougher days of wrestling for me, I think for sure. But it was still like really good experience and it was fun to see all those other girls, you know.
Awesome. So you're in a lot of sports. Altarelia is the school you go to. Small schools where you have to be multi-sport athletes. So what other sports are you in?
I varsity lettered in volleyball and track, and then I'm also in softball and well wrestling.
Yeah. And so on the volleyball team, we were talking with your height, you're an outside hitter and a lot of times middle blocker. No, you're not. So what is your position in volleyball?
Libero and DS.
Nice.
I'm always in the back trying to save all those balls, you know.
Yeah, libero, you're kind of all over the place when you get to wear the other cool jersey and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. What position do you play in softball?
In softball, I pitch or play shortstop.
Very good. That's kind of those are like the stud positions. I was never good enough. I was always a second baseman. Nobody hits the ball there. Um, and then track. What do you? I'm guessing you're a sprinter.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What
I ran
distances do you do?
mostly 100s, and then the end of the season, my coach started throwing me into 400s, and I was like, this is way different, but it was good experience, and they're actually kind of fun to run a little bit. So
I don't know if I'd like to run a 400. That's a sprint all the way around that track. I'm not sure that's good for me.
yeah, well, my
Um,
brother ran track in college, so he helped me a lot with those. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I never did track. I wasn't good at turning left, so they didn't want me to do that. Um, we're gonna go into some more questions, just more about you. Some are wrestling questions, some are just other questions. We'll start with foods. After weigh-ins, what's your favorite thing go to food to eat?
my mom would always make me overnight oats with chocolate chips in them, and I ate those so much after weigh-ins, and then I always accompanied it with a cheese stick.
Nice. Um, you get to go out. It's the end of season. You're gonna go out to a restaurant and eat whatever you want because you don't have to worry about your weight. What restaurant are you going to, and what are you gonna have?
Taco Bell, and I would get a grilled cheese burrito with nacho fries and a Baja Blast.
Well, you definitely have it down. I would have guessed maybe a little nicer than Taco Bell, but hey, Taco Bell's good too. Um, I have a guilty pleasure food. It's called ice cream, and I always feel like you can always eat ice cream. Is there something that you really like, a dessert or something that you just crave all the time?
I wouldn't say dessert. I am always down to eat a bag of hot Cheetos.
You're a hot Cheetos person, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Do you listen to music before you wrestle?
Not usually, honestly.
Not usually. You
Mm-mm.
kind of chill. Do you have a favorite type of music that you listen to? A
I like more like mellow, like Jack Johnson type of music. Maybe some Bob Marley or something.
little more chill, not getting you all
Mm-hmm.
hyped up. That's all right.
Mm-mm.
I like those too. Have you been binging any TV shows lately?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Desperate Housewives lately.
Oh, how's Desperate Housewives treating you? Is it good?
It's actually really like interesting. There's so many plot twists.
Gotcha. I have not watched Desperate Housewives. Maybe I'll have to give it a try. I tried
Yeah,
some
you have
Love
to.
Island. Everybody was talking about Love Island. I tried it. It might be one of the dumbest shows I've watched, but I've tried it. So, at least I gave it a shot.
Hmm.
Um, so you're a famous wrestler. We're going to make a movie about your life.
Hmm.
So what are we going to call that movie?
Oh, this is a hard one. I don't know. I think maybe something like I don't know, Troy. What would yours be?
What would mine be?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to say, uh, man, he tried.
um, I don't know. I think maybe like something like Perseverance.
I like it. I like it. If you could pick the actress that played Eden, can you think of an actress you'd want to play?
The only one I could maybe think of a little bit is like Selena Gomez, but I can't really see her starring in a wrestling movie.
I think I could see it. I think she wants to be you. We'll give her a call. We'll see if she's down for that.
Good idea.
Um, it's second period. So they've deferred. What's your favorite choice? What are you gonna pick?
Bottom.
You're a bottom pick. All right. And how are
Hmm.
you gonna get away? What's your go-to?
Either a sit out or a quad pod roll.
I like your quad pod roll. I remember a match last year and you hit that quad pod roll, and I heard the coach on the other side say, "What was that?" It's kind of funny. Yeah, you hit that well. What's your favorite takedown?
um, I think regular double or maybe a fireman's.
Gotcha. And on top, how are you pinning people?
Chicken wing.
Chicken wing. I know you got a little bit of time left. You're just going into your sophomore year, but have you thought about wrestling in college?
I have, and I think it's something I'll continue to think about because I'm not really sure if that's something I want to keep on doing, as
Yep.
my college career goes on.
Yep.
Because I really feel like it's important to focus on education in college because it sets you up for your future, I feel like.
That's a perfect way to look at it. If you have the opportunity to do it, do it. If not, your education is going to take you a long ways. You're not going to get paid much. I don't get paid much as a wrestling coach, so you don't get a whole lot of money. But after wrestling's all over with, and you're maybe a little bit older, do you think you'd ever want to come back to coaching or maybe officiating?
I think I would definitely come back and be a coach. I just think it's like such a great thing to be a part of. Like no matter how you're playing a part in it, it'll like affect someone as their life goes on and hopefully that's positively.
Awesome. Very good. So, in your wrestling career, in your journey, has there been a time that you're like, something changed you and you're like, you see yourself differently? You're like, wow, that moment changed me. Can you think of some time?
I would say kind of like in the middle of my wrestling career. Like before that I would place all the time at AAU Girls State and one year I kind of just like slacked off a lot and didn't really go to that many practices. And when I went to AU State, I went 0 and 2, and I didn't end up placing that year. And I feel like that really kind of opened my eyes. Like no matter how much work you put in before, you have to continue putting in a lot of work, and you have to continue working hard and getting better.
Very good. Here's kind of on that same line, but I'm gonna have you finish this sentence for me. You didn't know you'd have homework today, but you have to finish this sentence. Wrestling taught me to
Learn.
learn. I like
Hmm.
it. You got any pets at home?
Yep.
What do you got?
I have a like 7-year-old Chihuahua.
Ah,
His name is Smalls, and he's crazy.
I've had Chihuahuas in my lifetime, and yes, they are a crazy dog. They're fun though. They are. They think they're a little tougher than they are, but
Oh yeah.
um, if you could have any pet in the world, exotic or domestic, what would you have?
I think I'd have like a fish tank of jellyfish.
Fish tank of jellyfish.
Hmm.
You really couldn't pet them very well because they sting you.
Definitely not.
Um, can you think of a place a vacation spot? What would be your dream vacation spot?
um, I think I'm gonna say like the Bahamas or something where the water is like clear blue.
That would be very cool. I'll go with you whenever you let me know when we're going. That'll be fun.
Good idea. I
Um,
will.
all right. So you were in some kind of crazy accident, either, some nuclear stuff spilt on you, you got bit by a radioactive spider. You now can have a superpower. What superpower do you want?
Um, I think. the ability to make anything appear.
Ooh, kind of almost magic kind of person. So you're more of a
Yeah.
did you like Harry Potter? Did you like the wizards?
Well, I watched it once with my family, but after that, I've never really like
You don't
touched
really
it
give a
that
crap.
much.
Yeah, I think you can watch them one time. I haven't watched them since, but yeah, I have
Yeah.
watched them too. Um, we decided that you're going to be in charge of the rules of wrestling from now on, and you're going to make one. You can make one change to wrestling rules for next year. What rule would you change?
I think I would make like um I think I would make I think I would make back points like more like I think I'd make them a little less points. Just so you have to
That's
like work harder for the pin.
instead of like, well, yeah, because now if you get takedown and put somebody on their back for 40, it's 7-0 already.
Yeah.
That seems crazy. I remember looking at matches last year going, oh my God, how did the score get to that already? So yeah, I don't disagree with you. Um, there's a lot of really great wrestlers around and a lot of really good people. Is there someone that you aspire to be like, or there's somebody you watch wrestling and go, I really wish I could be that good?
I think Molly Allen this year, like her being a four-time state winner, like I
Yeah,
just think that's like crazy because you can even see like any of the other really really good wrestlers and they're only like three-time or two-time. But the fact that she did it once every year, I think is pretty
it's
inspiring.
it's very difficult to go through that tournament 4 times and
Hmm.
not get beat because everybody's getting better every day. There's always someone that can beat you. Um, I always leave just a little bit of time at the end. Do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to tell anybody out there about wrestling or your career or anything that pertains to wrestling?
I think I would just say like if you're in it, stick with it as long as you can. Because when I first started, I didn't want anything to do with it. But as I went along, I realized like the sport really is worth it, and you gain so much friendships, and you have so much fun, and you create like really good memories. And this is probably something I'll look back on for the rest of my life. So I'm glad that I'm a part of it.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Eden. I will see you probably at open mat here one of these first times. So I'm going to hit the stop button and you have a good day.
You too.